Okay, I promised it, and here it goes. Governor Abbott, this is for you. There's a quote that rests on the base of the Sam Houston statue just south of Huntsville off of I-45. The great misfortune is that a notion obtains with those in power that the world or the people require more governing than is necessary. To govern well is a great science, but no country is ever improved by too much governing. Most men think when they are elevated to the position that it requires an effort to discharge their duties, and they leave common sense out of the question. General Sam Houston, 7th Governor of the great state of Texas, President of Texas, man whose footsteps you woefully attempt to follow in. Your entire handling of this COVID thing, sir, is a joke. See, with the wonderful thing of the internet, we have access to the same information, or nearly the same information that you see. I have some questions for you. Why have you chosen to shut down, for the second time, the most powerful economic engine in the United States over a flu virus that has a 98 to 99% survival rating? Why? See, we can go online and we can read the reports coming out of Switzerland. We can see what happens in other states that don't lock down. They're doing just fine, sir. So what's your motive, Governor? What's the end game? I was thinking yesterday on my drive in from Chattanooga back to Magnolia, and the words of the Travis letter kept pounding away in my head. And the way that 26-year-old young man wrote that letter begging for help, knowing that it probably wasn't going to come. You, sir, are modern-day Santa Ana. You, sir, have attempted to become a dictator over Texas. That I cannot abide. That I cannot have. Your attempt to shut down this great state, the 10th most powerful economic engine in the world, is Texas. As goes Texas, so goes the United States. You, sir, have chosen to shut that down, impact millions upon millions of Texas families. And for what? A freaking flu virus. I watch your televised bullcrap, and that's all I can do not to choke on it. You're not posting fact. Stay safe, stay safe, stay safe. We've got a my social responsibility is to my wife, my children, and my family. That's it. You said you're going to shut down businesses. Let me explain something to you, sir. I am a small business owner. You will not shut me down. I will be open for business. I will conduct my business in the best way I see fit, and damn your orders. And damn you threatening to write me a ticket for going grocery shopping, like you just did Jacqueline, Montgomery County Constable, right outside of HEB. Threatened to write Jack a $250 ticket. I wasn't with her, because had I been, I'd be posting this from Montgomery County Jail, proudly. You're a dictator, sir. Need I remind you once again what Texas did to her last dictator? Guy by the name of Santa Ana. You remember that? You ought to. Texas is getting fed up, sir. I'm getting fed up, sir. I didn't serve my nation. Take you a step back. We're going to go back about 120 years ago. My great-grandfather, Vince Orsag, immigrated to this country from Czechoslovakia by way of Bremen, Germany, by way of Liverpool, by way of New York. Brought his family to Ganado, Texas. My grandfather was the first Orsag born on U.S. soil, on Texas soil. My father fought in the jungles of Vietnam. I served in the U.S. Navy. I served Texas in the U.S. Navy. My great-grandfather did not make that journey. My father did not fight in the jungles of Vietnam, and I did not serve my country, sir, for you to run around acting like a pansy. My fellow Texans are not pansies. They're not weak-minded, weak-kneed fools who are going to kowtow and bow down to every edict that comes from your office because it's in the interest of safety. nor did my great-grandfather, my grandfather, or my father raise a pansy. That's why I've got the courage to stand up to you right now and tell you no more. Or we can play along with your edict. Let's do that. Let's play along with your edict, sir. Let's follow this through to its full conclusion. One more thing. Did you forget the words of Benjamin Franklin, who said, those who would sacrifice their liberties for security will soon find that they have neither? You're preaching this whole safety, security thing, and at the same time, you're slowly eroding away our liberties, our ability at life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, under the guise of what? Safety? Of a flu strain. That's what you're preaching to me. That's what you're feeding the Texas people, is that. No, sir. Bullshit. You need to hear very coarse language in a very plain way. Bullshit. Sylvester Turner's a liar. Lena Hidalgo's a liar. And you, sir, are also a liar. And you're at the head of this freak parade. You're not a Republican. You're a whitewashed Democrat attempting to bestow take a minute. Attempting to bestow upon yourself the mantle of Santa Anna. So let's play your game out. During the second shutdown of yours, not just you, but you, every elected official in the state of Texas, every one of them and their staffs, you, the lieutenant governor, the attorney general, the Texas senators, the Texas House of Representatives, every judge, every city, local, county, and state official in this state just gave up your paycheck. You just quit getting paid. If you're going to put it on us, I mandate that you put it back on yourself. Need I remind you, sir, you work for us. I don't work for you. Those are my tax dollars. That's my income, my livelihood that you're threatening, that you have threatened. My liberty, my freedom that you have threatened. Here the line in the sand gets drawn. God bless you, Colonel Travis. No more. So while you're going to put in your second mandate to shut down the most powerful economy in the nation, 10th most powerful economy in the world, and hinder and hamper every effort of Texas citizens everywhere to take care of and provide for their families, you should also be held to the same standard, as should every government employee in the state. Why don't you go get on unemployment? You go get SNAP benefits. Hypocrisy much, sir? It's a crying shame that I would ever have to raise my voice against a fellow Texan and to raise such stern disagreements with your policies, but I have to. I can sit silent no longer, and I will not be silent. And I'm not alone. Check Facebook. I have fought hard, because there are groups out there calling for Texas secession, and I fought hard against it. Daniel Miller's one of them. Fought hard against it. Argued with those guys for years. Maybe they're right. Maybe the time for this crap is gone. Is it now time for our second Alamo? Is it now time for our second San Jacinto? It is time to put a stop to this bullshit. Here's what you've done, Governor. You just lost re-election. And probably, unfortunately, what you've done, you just handed Texas to the Democratic Socialists, which is what Lena Hidalgo, Sylvester Turner, and all the rest of the Democrats truly are. We elected you in the hopes that you would be the last bastion of freedom in Texas, and you're not. You're a whitewashed socialist. That's all you are. Because if not, you cannot explain your actions in any other way. Not to me, not to any intelligent Texan with a third-grade education that can understand 1 + 1 is not 11, sir. Tell you what, this thing's going on social media. It's going on YouTube. It's going on Facebook. You want to discuss this? Call me. Call me. Be more than happy to sit down with you and listen to your enlightened position. But I can tell you right now, coming from a good old boy in Magnolia, Texas, Montgomery County, if you need it, nah, you're full of shit, sir. And this entire policy of yours is full of shit. That's amazing. May God bless Texas and keep her free, sir, because you are not doing that. You're destroying her from the inside out. I can't have it. Happy Independence Day, America. God bless Texas.